and had to live on gruel. Suddenly his hands clenched tight, he gave a joyful shriek.
Right, who's going to explain what happened?
Too late for pudding.
No, we were
Safe enough in the wine cupboard. Hey, that looks good.
Isn't it, Neil?
I have not driven back to Manchester for 2 years, if the truth be known. I didn't drive back to Manchester last year.
It's a bit of a long story, wasn't it, Neil?
Not really a long story. It was quite simple. I did go back to Manchester with my own car. I went back to Manchester not driving my own car. Went back on a low loader.
You did.
So, this is yeah. So for me, it's 10 months since I visited. When was the last time you were back? How long is it since you've been back in Manchester?
So I came over to Lincolnshire at the very start of June, so I finished my job at the end of May and came here at the start of June. So it's again quite a long time. It's just going to be so strange to be honest, going back as visitors and not living there anymore. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. So looking forward to seeing everyone, aren't we?
Looking forward to getting snow.
Sorry, I dropped my head on
Last time we went away, we ended up with snow, didn't we?
I don't think we're going to get snow this trip.
Manchester, the west side, the rainy city.
It's mild across the country this time, though, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so we should be there by just after lunchtime. Mum Barbara was asking, would we be there in time for lunch? Like, no, but we better get your own lunch. We'll be there in the afternoon. Yeah, so hopefully, I managed to find the words. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, well, Mum may do a bit of recording for us, but we'll see. But I promise, I'm not sure how we're going. Yeah, so we're weaving our way through the countryside, heading towards more main roads to take us back to Manchester.
The joys of the Manchester traffic.
Oh, you. No, when I went back to, so I did go back one other time, didn't I, to visit. I saw my friend Sarah and took her out for a nice trip as a thank you, and saw my mum and things. So I've been back one time since, and it was painful. Neil's not going to enjoy that bit. It was bad.
Fortunately, we're still on the festive break, so the workers are
There's a bunch of sheep very excited about some hay that's just been put out for them. Country life, yeah. Yeah, anyway, start a new mini adventure.
Right, we're safely back in Manchester, where it never rains, does it, Hannah? So can you guess who we're with, Hannah? Well, you've got somebody you can introduce on camera, haven't you? You've got somebody you can introduce on camera, because Tiger. Right, so we're at Hannah's with a cat called Tiger. Hello, Tiger. So say hello, because some people will remember you, some people won't remember who you are.
It's gone.
Oh, okay. And we've got Mad Max. Obedient dog, come. What's this?
Max.
Furry thing on my camera. Look. So some of you will remember, Hannah, when were you back up? It was springtime, wasn't it?
No, it was only like a few months ago.
It's not springtime.
The Corando, if you remember.
And I came to visit with the geese.
Were they red-footed geese?
Pink-footed.
Pink-footed geese. Right. So what's the difference between a red-footed goose and a pink-footed goose, Sandra?
I don't think there is such a thing as a red-footed goose.
So why have you, every time a goose flies over, why have you been saying it's red-footed geese?
I haven't. I'm making it up now. Making oatmeal. Too many shandies yesterday, I think.
Rubbish, right?
Almost the entire walk going, more pink foot. Oh, there wasn't a lot coming over, whatever they were.
Pink-footed geese. There was hundreds of them.
Lots, yeah.
Right. Have you had a good Christmas, Hannah?
Mhm.
Has Father Christmas been and everything?
Mhm.
Did you buy anything special?
Not massively.
What?
Not massively.
Not massively, but okay. Well, that's okay. Right. Yeah. Right. So we're going to go and see Hannah's nan. What do you call your nan? Granny. Sandra's mother. My mother-in-law. Shortly.
She's only been granny for about nearly 20 years.
Never been my granny. Right, Max. What are you doing? Oh, don't bite my dead cat.
Some flashbacks to a certain trifle.
Suburban area of Didsbury, if you know it. Very, very damp. So a lot of these roads around here had all them planters put in to stop cars travelling down, and stupid idea. Most of them have been removed. Right. Oh, hang on. Back. Right. So now we need to sort the back seats out. So the last time we were here, there was robot deliveries taking place, wasn't there? Under the cover of darkness. Very dark. No, not dark. Damp. Moist. Sorry, we're at Barbara's, in case you're wondering where we are, with Mad Max and Hannah.
Very nice.
So that is the proper waterproof, windproof.
Yeah.
One.
Nice. It's from the garden or from the wild.
Does it fit? Because it's a bit bigger than I normally make them. So it's a bit too big for me. But
It's a bit big.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Probably a
lovely.
little bit big.
Now then, just look at that. Oh, you could disappear forever in that, couldn't you? That's it, right down. Right down.
so anyway, if it's too big, I can always do another.
Probably a little bit big.
Nice.
Yeah. If I'd realised what colour and blend was, I think I'd have gone for a grey in between instead of beige, but
That looks nice.
yeah, it'll be warm, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Anna's going to show me how to put it together successfully.
It's that shawl that I've got that I made. The same pattern.
Yes.
Nice.
Thought that, yeah. Mind, I've used granny stitch, so it's not as effective as Hannah's. Was it double crochet you did? Yes. That was nice. Oh, are you loving me? Hey? Right, sit steady.
So it's like your own granny hamper.
Oh, look at that. Oh, say. Oh, you'd love to help me with this, wouldn't you? I think we could do with a pair of scissors. Wow. Cool. Now then. Ooh. Hey.
So that, I'm afraid for some reason that didn't come with a lid, so I'm sorry, but
Oh,
it's quite
right.
nice whiskey anyways.
Yeah. Wouldn't be safe enough in my wine cupboard. Hey, that looks good.
It's a proper single malt.
Yes.
Right, you can sniff that one if you want.
Oh, I'll be alright till next year now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Hey. Right, I'll be careful with that then. And
Some chocolate gingers.
oh, I say, then. Do you know I've not seen chocolate gingers for years? They almost stopped producing them, didn't they? Because you and I like those. And homemade.
What did I give you? Oh, thick apricot jam. Yes.
Oh, as I say, homemade, homegrown.
Yeah.
And
So I spotted this. Do you remember you got me one a long while ago? It's a Gloxinia.
oh, great! Oh, that'll be lovely. Oh, I say, like you say, I haven't had one for ages. Yes. Oh, that'll be lovely.
And it's just a little
And
hamper style tea and shortbread and Christmas pudding jam.
What's that? Hey. Oh,
Mini jams and
oh,
what's it you've got?
yes.
Oh, marmalade and strawberry, I think.
Oh, that's different. Sounds good. Oh, two, one marmalade, one strawberry.
Yeah, one of each.
Oh, those will go down lovely. And this is my Christmas pudding. No,
This is a Christmas pudding.
thank goodness for that. Yeah, we ended up with eating that much in the end. We never got round to Christmas pudding yesterday.
So a little bit of shortbread.
Oh, lovely.
So,
Right, perfect Christmas pack. Thank you ever so much. We shall enjoy those as well. Yes.
I was just thinking, like, so we grew this gloxinia many years ago, and it was just like it became this like everlasting plant that just kept growing and flowering and growing, flowering.
I know, it was
for
fantastic.
years,
But
wasn't it?
yes, so yeah.
And you hardly ever see them now. So I saw that. I thought that'd be
Yeah.
fun to have one again.
Because I kept the amaryllis from last year, but as they say, they don't bloom a second year. It's quite a nice, healthy bulb and that. Yeah.
What on earth are you doing now? What?
Lower down, so it's alright.
Oh, it's on the plate.
Preparation,
What?
What?
What? Who's? Is this? Who's it for?
For Hannah.
Oh, Hannah, you can't have any Christmas cake, but you can have a marzipan. Is it? Is it an apricot or a peach?
Peach,
It's-
I
I
think.
think it's a
Used
peach.
to make those by the dozen, make marzipan.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
I remember
bottle
making
them.
these.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Start that again because I'm sure I could do that. Yeah.
right. But you got no Christmas cake, Hannah,
Not yet.
because that's back at your home.
Mhm.
Right. What are you singing, or
Intro.
what's the story behind this?
Now this version was taught to me many, many years ago by my father, who'd learned it as a young lad when he lived in Baguley in Cheshire. All the boys sang it at Christmas, and bearing in mind my father was born in 1905, I reckon it's been around for a long time, and I'd love to know if anybody else knows it. So here we have the Baguley version of Good King Wenceslas.
Is it Bagley or Baguley? If you're very posh.
Pardon?
Baguley.
It's Baguley.
Baguley.
Never. Baguley.
It's always been Bagley.
Yeah. Which is next to Timpley, which is famous for its Timpley rhubarb.
Is it Timpley or Timperley?
Yes.
Timpley. The forest. What was it? Timberley. Clearing in the wood. Timberley.
Oh, is that what it means?
It
I
says
never knew.
Timberley. The clearing in the wood.
Yes.
Timber.
Oh, a bit of information for me as well.
Lee.
Lovely.
Clearing.
And they use a clay. Oh. What's
Oh.
a wash dyke?
Oh, that's in Lincolnshire. I've not lived there long. There's lots of leas, LEAs, where we used to live in Manchester.
Yeah.
Must have been
The
lots of
clearings.
trees at one time.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Timberley stood for. Timberley, clearing in the wood.
Now we know.
So
Is it-
now we get back to Christmas.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good King Wenceslas looked out. The frost was really cruel. He'd had another turn of gout and had to live on gruel. Suddenly his hands clenched tight. He gave a joyful chortle. A chestnut seller hove in sight and stopped at the portal. He called his page, "Now get me, Steve, baked chestnuts from yon barrow. Knowst thou this is Christmas Eve? I'm frozen to the marrow." The page thought Wenceslas off his dot. He's crazy as a hatter, but chestnuts for his master got and brought them on a platter. King Wenceslas, he scoffed a score till he could get no more in, then laid him down upon the floor and soon he was loudly snoring. He dreamed a dream of awful strife, nightmare quite nerve-wracking. The red hot chestnuts came to life, and at him came attacking. He rolled about in terror's throes until he reached the fender. Against the bars he jabbed his nose. The yell was quite surrender. He rose flames laughing at his beard and dashed out for a cooler. Came back, his scouts had disappeared. Now he's a happy ruler.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah. Well done, Sandra.
Right, sorry, a big long memory. Just come back from here, so I'm on a Zoom. So this pub, my godfather used to live about 10 minutes walk that way. And last time I came in here was to be about, well, I'm only 37, so I was about 7 at the time, about 30 years ago.
They had ET red. I didn't notice it was until it was
About the AP red.
Oh really?
No music on, my food has just come. This, we're talking a JW Lee's pub. Those that know will know. But just check out the massive portion of coleslaw. Not. Look at that. What is that about? Right.
I like the coleslaw.
No, I'm not a fan myself.
I love it when you get coleslaw.
You guys so much.
Red line, red line, red line. Red line, red line. Right. Have we survived?
Just.
Who's caused mischief? Where is it?
Well, it's not going to be him, is it?
Hello. Right. Did we have a pudding disaster?
We didn't have any sort of pudding.
So no.
That was a disaster.
Right, who's going to explain what happened?
Too late for pudding.
No, we weren't too late for pudding. We weren't late. So, JW Lee's, you are in our bad books. We've had it was a reasonable meal, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. How were the chips, Hannah? so, confess.
Less than plentiful.
There could be a few complaints here, actually, couldn't there? No, okay. So Hannah grazed on some of my chips. So we come to order some puddings after our main dinner. We were sat down, we were all excited, and I think Jack went up, didn't you, Jack?
Yes.
Yep.
Jack
went up to order puddings, and then we were told, what were we told, Hannah? They weren't serving puddings anymore. And that, I'm afraid, JW Lee's is rather than somebody from the bar come to us and say, we're closing the kitchen at, they just didn't, they refused. But I think it's fair to say that so it's a red line, by the way. It's fair to say that when we left, come on, Hannah, come a little bit closer. Are you having a cigarette, Jack?
The beer was good.
Oh, the stout was very good.
The company was excellent.
Oh yes. There are some stories which we will carry on with. How far did we used to live when we used to live in Manchester from when you used to work, Sandra?
7 miles.
It was about how long?
7 miles.
No,
Much more than that.
much more. Yeah.
God, how far?
8. 8 miles.
Anyway, as it's very unlikely that I'm going to be back in this establishment for quite some time, I think it's safe to say we left a mark when we left, didn't we, Hannah? There's a story. Please, if ever you meet us, ask us to tell this story, because we can't tell it on camera, unfortunately. Right. It's a very, very. Oh,
There's a car.
it's a very misty Manchester night, and we're going to meander our way back. This used to be an account customer of mine here, Flax & Co. Some 30 years ago when I was 7 years old. Yeah. Right. Onwards we go.